Hey, we all miss. It happens to the best of us. In this case, we can be happy it was a clean miss and no blood was drawn. It doesn't make it any easier of a pill to swallow, but if there's one thing the Okayest guys are good at, it's finding the silver lining in any situation and learning the lessons from any challenges.
What happened with the buck that you missed?
You're gonna make me relive it?
That's how it's gonna go today.
Okay. That's a great question. Thought about that a lot. I can still see it now. I can see him coming toward me. I have two doe like within 20 yards off to my left, and I'm in a panic that they're going to pick me out as I'm drawn back. And I got drawn back, and he was inside of 20 yards, and I put the pin on. I let it fly, and my arrow literally went like 6 feet in front of him, which means that where my pin was and where the arrow flew was like a 10-foot difference. And yeah, it was gut-wrenching. It was terrible. I actually don't know what happened.
That could happen again. Right. Yeah, okay. I mean, and then I'm just gonna retire from deer hunting permanently. Only ducks. Only ducks and geese. I mean, I needed to be more patient on the shot, but yeah, that was not on me. Let me just analyze this here. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. No. I don't know what happened there, but I think I had an arrow issue. Wow. Lost a broadhead. Lost a deer. Lost all confidence. I'm retiring. I'm done deer hunting. Just ducks and geese now, pheasants. After that was heartbreaking and disheartening. Man. Played out to a T. Literally played out to a T. 18-yard shot. Arrow flies 6 feet left of the deer. Or I should say 6 feet left of where the pin was. And probably 3 feet out in front of the deer, 4 feet, I don't know. It doesn't matter. What matters is I missed. The deer ran around like an idiot because he's drunk on testosterone right now. And literally like reappeared 75, 80, 100 yards away. Alright, this sucks. But, I don't know. They call it hunting for a reason, right? You never know what's going to happen.
Did you ever figure out what happened?
No, I don't know if I hit a branch. If I was talking to my brother-in-law, and he was like, "You just had buck fever." Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I don't know how to explain it. I have no idea what happened because I've never. I don't know how you missed that poorly at 15 yards.
So when you shot afterwards, at some point, your bow was fine.
Yes, it was fine afterwards.
So it was something you did.
Probably, yeah. Go to the footage, rewind it.
And missing a shooter buck isn't fun in anybody's playbook. But Tyler seems to be having a good attitude about things, and after an action-packed morning like the one he just had, it's hard not to get back in the stand and give it another shot, which is exactly what it sounds like Tyler is getting ready to do just now.
We're live?
Yep.
We're recording? Okay. Wow. What a morning. It's kind of one of those mornings that you dream about in the woods, right? You're there, and right away deer are moving, you're hearing grunting and you're seeing chasing all over the place. That's what this morning was. That was pretty awesome. Deer were running through this open field, just running circles, bucks chasing does back and forth across it. And then we had a shooter buck, and he was doing the song and dance probably like 75 yards away, and then kind of like disappeared, going away from us. And we still had 3 does between us and where he was, and all of a sudden he started to come back this way grunting, and those does all jumped and ran right to us. And then all of a sudden he was there. And then I was trying to fumble with my bow and drawn back. And then he was at 18 yards. It played out to a T. Played perfectly. That's exactly how I imagined it. I imagined they'd come down the edge of that wood line through that thick stuff right to me, turn the corner right there as he did. And I drew back. I definitely rushed the shot a smidge. And my arrow flew 6 feet left of my pin, and now I'm left heartbroken. Pretty much heartbroken. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I did. But man, wow, that was. When you get that close, when it plays out just the way you want it to, and then you don't execute. That sucks. It sucks. It really sucks. When you potentially have some issue with, when you have a misfire, we'll just call it a misfire. When you have that, and when it plays it to a T, that just rips your heart out because it doesn't feel like you did anything wrong. It's just something that happens. And yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go. I don't know what I'm going to do. I need to go hunting again. That's what I need to do. But man, that was a cool experience with a sucky ending, and in the middle of just an awesome morning of hunting. So I'm trying to stay positive here. Trying to stay positive. So, there's a ton of deer over there. Yeah, it's So I'm gonna put all these arrows into my target that's in my garage at 10 yards here while my kids are napping, and then I'll figure out what I'm gonna do. Yep. So now I'm itching to go back out this afternoon now.
Yeah, I would be too.
And just scratching. I was gonna go duck hunting tomorrow. I want to get back out to that marsh. I have all the gear now. Like I spent a whole bunch of money on new waders, all the gear to actually hunt this spot, so I can actually stand in water. And now I'm knee deep. Now I'm neck deep in the rut here.
Yeah,
Suck me.
On the rut when you're kind of on the spot where gear just rampant.
Yeah, I'm sucked in right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So, all right, bud. I gotta run here. Thanks. Yeah. Thanks for the call, Greg. Later. Bye. That's fresh. What was that? That wasn't here this morning. Could have sat here all day, we'd be in the money. Well, afternoon was a bust. It was not a deer in sight. It was the third straight sit at this same stand, and I mean, over the course of 2 days, there were 6 different bucks within 100 yards. So it's hard to pick a different spot when you feel like you're in it. But this morning was amazing. I just can't get over looking back at how crazy it was. Grunting, chasing, bucks just coming up and posturing for does, and rubbing trees. They're just all, you're like, oh, there's deer. Oh my gosh, look, that tree is shaking. I bet that's a buck. And then you see his antlers. You're like, okay, that's a really nice buck. It was awesome. It was a beautiful day. It stinks missing, really stinks. But just, I guess I'm grateful for the opportunity to have a day like today, because they don't happen that often. It's one of the days that you hope for when you're hunting the rut. That's for sure.
Well, it's nice to see Tyler have a good attitude about things. And I agree. These are the days you hope for during the rut. It doesn't get much better than that. And the action doesn't stop here. We've got plenty more ahead of you. So, tune in next time, and until then, remember that there's no place for hunt shaming.
So what happened after that? Did you get any other opportunities?
No, this is the way. I am a true Okayest hunter. I get maybe 1 shot per year, okay? I blew my opportunity. There were no other opportunities after that. That was it, okay? I did shoot a doe during gun season, but there were no other opportunities on bucks. No shooter bucks to be found, so, yeah.
Did you get a doe?
I did, yeah.
For a second.
I put meat in the freezer, absolutely. And then my freezer died, so then I don't have any meat or a freezer.